T-minus.
Yep. We're on this one.
Oh, there is fish in this stuff, huh?
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats, from review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like, so hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors, doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
Hey, you know how we're shooting a video right now for the boat review over the water?
Yeah.
You got 15 minutes to catch a crappie with the Garmin Livescope right now. You can't use waypoints either. 15 minutes starting now.
What time is it?
Well, it's recording. I got the time on it. Guys, I'm not going to be cutting this clip. Randy's been telling me about how he's been practicing with the Livescope and figuring stuff out. We just went balls deep back in this cove right now. We're doing a video on the performance of the new boat we got. I told him some point while we're out here, I'm gonna give him 15 minutes to catch a crappie using the Garmin Livescope where we're at. No waypoints. Let's see if we can do it. No editing. 15 minutes, buckaroo. You ain't gonna find nothing.
I am.
You're in 5 foot of water. I like how I don't even give you time to pick a bait. You're just stuck using whatever's on it for your crappie setup. So Randy Palmer thinks there's going to be a crappie in 6 foot of water on this little stump right here. I have a feeling you may lose this challenge already. Water temp is 81 and he's fishing
The line is hanging up.
The line's hanging up, huh? 81 degree water and you're fishing 6 foot of water for crappie on the stump. Doesn't even look like there's anything down there. This is the stump that's fishing. Oh, you should put one of them Janko heads on, bud. We're at 2 minutes. The nerves. The time is taken at 2 minutes, 15 seconds. 13 minutes. Fish, man, if I was doing this, I'd be spending my time pulling over to a stump and some deep water. Let's see what happens, though. What? Did you think you had something? You're being more often. With a quick 15-minute challenge. I'm gonna fix your lure if you don't. I want you to succeed, man.
There's one down there.
Look at that thing. Look at that. I gotta fix this. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Well, all I do is fish here at Smithville Lake.
We're going fishing, yeah, we're at the lake. We're gonna catch big fish like
I'm a hook fighter by nature.
We're going fishing,
I gotta fix it all, dude. That's how bad my anxiety is. I'm helping you.
we're going fishing, yeah, we're at the lake. We're gonna catch big fish like every day. We're going
You gotta fight the plastic to make it shorter so this guy can catch a fish in his time frame.
There ain't no fish in this lake. There ain't no fish in this lake. Say what, no fish in this lake. There ain't no fish in this lake.
T-minus.
No fish in this lake. There ain't no fish in this lake. So come on, no fish in this lake. There ain't no fish in this lake. It's all fake.
Oh, there is fish on this stuff, huh?
That's about it, guys. If you want to be successful,
I can see him.
go get yourself some sunny super steak.
I see him on the old Livescope
Some,
here.
channel catfish. All right. Because lures don't work. Not even cyclones. I mean, honestly, don't even go fishing because there's no fish in the lake.
The tree he's fishing right here under the water. There is some crappies down there.
No, they're not in the. They're not in the tree.
They're not inside of it. The fact is, whether you can figure yourself out here. You gotta get recomposed because you have exactly 10 minutes now.
How'd I pass up 5?
Trying to fish a 6 foot stump. Okay, he's back on the stump. Doing a little jigging action. Yeah, there's some fish down there.
There's a branch too.
Oh, they're in those branches. Got it back. Got it back. Back in order.
15 minutes, that didn't sound like that long.
You can see quite a little squadron of them over there. Randy's came out here fishing a couple times by himself, so he's been figuring out this Garmin Livescope, setting waypoints all over the lake. Prove it in what? 9 minutes. 9 minutes left to catch a crappie with the Garmin Livescope. Challenge.
I'm not even using the Livescope.
15 minutes. Well, you kind of did. You drove by here and you go, yeah, there's fish in there. Which there is. They're about 10 feet down. You got some? What? That's a crappie on the board, whether it's a giant or not. It took you 6 minutes and 15 seconds to get a crappie on board. Granted, you didn't use the Garmin Livescope the whole time to jig for him, but I did see that you saw him on the picture.
I searched for him. I didn't have time to.
I mean, I'll give it to you, dude.
I didn't have time to spot on him, and
it took you 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's let this video run out. We're gonna do a full 15 minutes. He's already caught one at 6 minutes. The Garmin Livescope, man, it is something that really helps you get on them to where you can spot them, locate them, and fish for them. I don't know if you can actually see your jig going down in there or not. That was cool, dude. 6 minutes and 15 seconds from me just randomly telling you you had 15 minutes to get it. That's actually a pretty sweet deal. Crappie in the boat, 6 minutes, 15 seconds. So with the Garmin Livescope, for what you've been talking about, what have you learned the most about? Like, what do you look for the most when using the Garmin Livescope?
if they're hungry or not, there's so much you can learn from it.
Yeah.
Because some of these guys, you can smack them, literally just drop it right on their head.
Because you'll see little heat signatures and spots off the edge of the tree, and there's like a little ball of bait over here on the far side of it that you can see as well. Looks like there might be some down here to the right as well, but you can really pick out these signatures and find them and locate them relatively fast. So if you know if there's one or two fish on there, you can literally fish for them for a while and make that fish bite until he gets annoyed.
So I know that there's some of them 20 feet out, straight out. So I'm gonna get out there 20 feet.
They're about 10, 15 feet down.
3, 4, 5, 6.
That's kind of relative idea, depending on what size weight you're using. A good 1 Mississippi can sometimes get you a foot down in water, depending on what size weight head you're using. But dude, I'm actually kind of proud of you, to be honest with you. 6 minutes, 15 seconds, and you got a little crappie in the boat. I'm not mad at it. 21 foot of water. Water temp is 81 degrees. Looks like the fish that were on this tree that he caught was probably in about 10 foot of water. But still cool, dude.
Yeah, if I was up here, I'm not just bragging, if I was up here by myself, in control of everything, if I had this deck to myself, I would catch 2 more.
Well, you got it all to yourself. There's literally no one else fishing up there. And you're not fishing on this side of the boat. So it's either excuses or he has 6 minutes to catch 2 more crappie, he's telling us. And I'll go you one further. You don't even have to stay at this tree. If you can catch 2 more in the remainder 6 minutes. You got some stuff behind us? I mean, we're loaded with trees. There's a nice juicy one right there to the right of us behind us. You don't tell me there ain't crappie in that thing. You don't tell me there ain't crappie in that thing. He already beat the challenge, which impressed me, and I'm not easily impressed. But he still has 5 minutes and 30 seconds because he says he can catch us 2 more using his Garmin Livescope. And the Garmin Livescope is set up with the fishfindermounts.com little downrig setup, which is actually a pretty cool little deal, to be honest with you, once you get it figured out.
They're stacked in there.
Oh, he says they're stacked in there. He says they're stacked. He says there's a bajillion.
Yep, there is.
Okay. Prove it to the people on the old YouTube.
Watch mine. Oop,
Okay,
no, I want to go. I
Snag
don't want
City.
to go on the other side. Sometimes it's really hard to find your lure, but I found it. I'm gonna bump it right on this ball. I'm gonna go under the branch. Drifted off.
Does it look like they're in the meat of that tree or kind of outside on the
They're on it.
branches underneath or anything?
They're on it.
This is the tree underwater that he's fishing right now. Is in about 25 to 30 foot of water. And there's just a stack of them. Because what you're seeing on this tree is about 30 foot total. So this tree is about 30 feet.
Oh no, I got the dangle going on.
The Lieutenant J dangle.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Snag City. With 4 minutes left.
Caught right.
Got to use those Jankos, man. I'm promising you on that.
I'm gonna go to Janko's here shortly.
They're a game changer, man. They're one of my favorite crappie heads that there is those slasher tees, man. They are super light hooks. They bend out of everything you get snagged in. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, they're sitting right.
You can find fish with the Garmin Livescope all day, man. It doesn't make them bite. I'll tell you that
No,
much.
it doesn't.
That's why I was surprised that you actually caught a fish that fast, dude. That's pretty cool. You are at 12 minutes into your random 15-minute Garmin Livescope challenge. And to your appeal, we weren't on a spot by any means. You literally had to go find something really fast while we were in that cove.
I got 2 trees to choose from.
You have 12 minutes. I am not stopping the cut for travel either. So you better hope the Tarova gets you over there. Better hope the Tarova gets you over at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. But he did beat the challenge. I mean, he already caught the fish, so I'm gonna give him that. We are in the middle of, like I said, of shooting a review of the new boat that we got. And I just wanted to spring this challenge up. I think it's kind of a cool idea. He's been working on this Garmin Livescope a lot. I don't fish with it too much. I've used it to locate fish and then I fish for them. But he's actually gotten to the point where he can find his lure and fish it underwater, seeing it on this like a video game, which is actually really cool. And he now has 2 minutes left to catch these 2 other crappie that he said he's gonna catch. So you better run to the back of the boat. You have 1.5 minutes left.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, you did catch your fish, but you're the one that had to one-up it by going, I'm gonna catch 2 more. Look how confident I am in this challenge. Upped it to a 3 fish and 15-minute challenge, not even having a spot. Now, if you can catch 2 more fish in exactly 1 minute, that would be impressive. It's a good looking tree though. This tree right here is in 20 foot of water, also about a 30-foot tree, but the majority of it kind of split in half, half in, half out, with 40 seconds left. 10,
No.
9,
Slow roll.
8,
Slow roll.
7,
Slow roll.
6,
I don't
5,
even think I got a fish.
4,
I just got to
3,
get that down.
2, and challenge completed with an asterisk by it. Challenge completed until a guy got a little too confident. But dude, yeah, that's pretty cool. You were able to locate something, see it on that, know it was there, fish for it, and catch it and get in the boat.
That is
within 15 minutes.
It's an awesome thing about the Garmin Livescope. And one thing about it is you don't have to go and fish those trees for 5 minutes. I think the best thing to do with these,
find the active ones.
If you're not, well, okay, yeah, if you're after fish, find the active ones. Throw a couple shots at it. You pull a dink out of it, nothing else bites, throw it back, move on to the next tree. Another thing that I really like about it is if you see fish just stacked on this tree, come back the next day with someone else and have a lot of fun.
Or even come back in a few hours if they're not biting. They may get fired up.
Yeah. Time does play a factor. We are at 4 or 5 o'clock, I think.
All right, guys, real quick, ending this video out, by the way.
This is how we roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Randy did end up catching one right after the time limit. Look at this tiny thing. Super ridiculous, man. You guys have a good rest of your day, because this fish will have a good rest of its day because it's going back to the
Let me
deeps.
tell you something real quick.
Tell me about it.
I didn't even know that I caught him. I was just watching my line, bouncing it down. I'm like, why is my line not sinking?
Hold it up to that lure body.
Why is my line not sinking?
It's so tiny, dude.
Yeah. See you, bub.
Didn't even make a sound. There you guys go, though. That was the quick Garmin Livescope 15-minute challenge. That is something I want to incorporate. We may even fire up a playlist while we're out here fishing. Boom, 15-minute, we'll just call it 15-minute challenges, whatever the challenge is. 15 minutes, here you go, do it. What do you guys think about that idea? If you like it, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna do it anyways. We're gonna have a playlist of them while we're out here. It just gives us some time to break the monotony and have more fun while we're out here filming a lot of these videos. So 15-minute crappie challenge. He didn't have a spot. He didn't even know what was going on or what lures he had tied on.
That blew my mind.
You didn't even know what lures you had on. But he pulled it off, guys, in 6 minutes?
Yeah.
In like 6 minutes, he pulled it off, and that's awesome, dude. But guys, thanks for watching. Like always, we got to knock the rest of these videos out, man. Thanks for taking this time and opportunity with this so I could pull one on Randy, even though he technically still beat the challenge. But like I said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it, guys. But more of these to come for sure. But for now, we got to get back to filming, guys.
I'm out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just dream of fishing while I'm going through my workday. I listen to my boss, though he's driving me berserk. Damn it, I can't take much more because my brain is really hurting. And now the bank is always calling and I don't know what to do. And I haven't bought a crankbait since like 1992. But the bass are out there schooling.